I'm interested in melding the arts, dance, theater, music, visual art, and poetry to give full expression to the inner life and vision.
She roars! I open my mouth to speak. Words come slowly.
I believe in community and expressing our shared stories and dreams. I've been dancing since I was a child. I began formal training as a dancer and choreographer at Bennington College, where I studied under Judith Dunn. Judith was one of the founding members of the Judson Dance Theater, whose experimental work in the 1960s laid down the precepts for postmodern dance. I did 2 national tours with the college company in 1978 and 1979, and then returned to New York, where I began performing my own work in studios, Central Park, and wherever I could find space and people to work with. I started teaching an improvisation workshop at the Door Center of Alternatives for inner city youth. Using theater, dance, and spoken word, I worked with young people to express what was inside of them. In 1984, I was asked to create a piece with the youth at the Door in collaboration with sculptor Angel Orensens and musician Alexandra Colmont on the theme of nuclear disarmament. The piece would be performed in Manhattan at the Door and used as the centerpiece in the 1984 rally to disarm in Central Park. Working with the youth, we discussed the relationship between armoring ourselves as individuals and armoring ourselves as nations.
You crazy or what? Yo, yo, my face. Yo, you better get off this block. 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 Yo.
We explored a gamut of emotions, anger, rage, frustration, and looked for solutions in trust, understanding, and forgiveness. The result was the creation of War Spell, a call to disarm. I then moved to Paris, where I was a guest artist at the Institute for Art and Cultural Perception. I collaborated with the Institute's founder, Alan Silva, a former member of Cecil Taylor's jazz band, teaching improvisation workshops and performing throughout Paris. Together we created a jazz opera with dancers, actors, singers, and a 25-piece orchestra called Rhythm et Rêve, or Rhythm and Dreams. In 1988, I moved back to New York and then to New Jersey to raise a family. In 1993, I met my spiritual teacher, Srimataji Nirmala Devi, founder of Sahaja Yoga. Since then, I've been working with fellow artists, children, and young adults to promote self-knowledge through yoga, self-expression through the arts, and a stronger community through creative action. Earth Dreams was created with 100 Earthwatcher Club members from Lowell Elementary School in Teaneck, New Jersey, in collaboration with teachers and parents. The performance marked the end of a year-long environmental program that I coordinated, dedicated to raising awareness of ourselves, each other, and our world. Children created poems and simple dance movements inspired by dreams and their desire to take care of the earth. Ocean of Dreams, created in 2011, was the product of the first artist collaborative at Nirmal Nagari, a spiritual retreat in upstate New York. I wanted to bring artists from different disciplines together with young people to be on the land once belonging to Native Americans, now an international Sahaja Yoga cultural center. Working with dance improvisation, dreams, spoken word, and multimedia, the piece grew out of a 10-day intensive workshop exploring the relationship between the energy experienced in the silence of meditation and the creative energy experienced when working together. I currently teach at Bergen Community College and continue to create and perform my own work. She Walks is a solo performance of original poetry and dance inspired by the divine feminine.
She walks. Though her body aches. She walks. And walks. She is here.